Hey there, Leo. It's me here, Krystal Clear. Happy to deliver Spirit's message for you for September 2024. We're going to start by pulling two cards for the overall energy. One as you come into the month, and one as you head out of the month, so that we can capture the how to navigate the month of September, Leo. So first, coming into the month, let's see what we have. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth, and amid the discomfort, excuse me. And finally, as we leave the month, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am loved and miracles are natural. Okay, so for this month, Leo, just like when you think you've surrendered, you surrender a bit more here at the beginning of the month or leading up to this month. I feel as if there have been a lot of things that have been in motion, and you've been taking, you know, taking this personal growth journey and really finding a deep meaning. You've been finding your place and your space and your voice and your flow, and I feel with all of these redirections that Spirit has been bringing you leading up to this month of September, coming into the month where you find that there's deeper meaning in all of this personal growth that you've been doing, and the discomfort, because it's really not comfortable to grow, to step out of that comfort zone. If you're doing it right, there is a lot of feelings that go with it. And so I feel at the beginning of the month, you have done such a good job integrating a lot of the deeper meaning. So the awareness and the lessons and the message behind all of this redirection from Spirit. You've learned a lot of tools and practices. And amid the discomfort, like I still don't feel things are too certain at the beginning of the month, or maybe not even necessarily by the end of the month, but by the end of the month, it says, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. And that's why I feel like there is one area where maybe you feel like, okay, I've been working in all of these areas. I've got some balance. I've got some awareness. I've got things flowing in all of these areas. But then there's that one area it feels like. And that's why Spirit is like, I create the mindful moment, because it's like being appreciative of the moments that you have that are, magical, or they feel natural to be yourself, to be mindful of those moments, to focus there, to control the things that you can, while this little last thing comes to resolution. And I feel like it is soon, but you're finding out a little bit more this month why the shift, and how it's like what you think you only know so much of, that there's still some enlightenment or some information that comes to light this month, Leo. There's more information out there to still be revealed, and that as you just focus on what you can and have those mindful moments throughout the day, you will see the connectivity of the divinity of it all. So let's pull 4 cards for the month. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, there it is, the Tower. There's more to this that you don't see just yet. It might happen here this first week of September, that something that you needed to know comes in that shifts things. Remember, we're looking at, when it comes to this, it's like the areas of personal growth. It also could be your job situation, or your responsibilities that you're juggling. Doesn't necessarily feel like romance in this case, but I do notice the little heart there. For some of you, this personal growth, or even these personal changes, even if they are with work or your living situation, might be affecting a romantic situation with the 4 of Swords. It also just might be that second week of September, this information coming in, or this shift coming in at the beginning of the month, has you, really focusing on self-care that second week of the month. We've got the third week is the 2 of Wands. You feel a little bit of that. There's even more like surrender. This 2 of Wands, you're formulating a plan with this new information that has come in. And you've got a deeper meaning, and then you go to like the deepest meaning of it all. We've got 5 of Pentacles. Okay, Leo, it's okay. Things change, things shift. Five of Pentacles indicates like, well, with this information that came in, it does change things. It just does change the plan. I do need to, I wasn't expecting this. There are now some things that either don't fit in as easily or need to be redecided. And that's why I do feel there's not much resolve in this one area that comes this week, because this information that comes in, there's some reset that needs to happen from it first and foremost. And the Five of Pentacles definitely brings the energy and how you process the things beyond your control, or how you take care of yourself during those times, because we all have them. That is what is most important. That's what Spirit's advice is going to be here when we pull these 3 cards. But for sure, this is a month where you need to fall back on those tools as you learn through this discomfort what the deeper meaning is. That yes, everything has brought you here for this reason, but there's still a bit of that reason that hasn't shown itself. And once it does, take time to let yourself process the information, to process how it makes you feel, not necessarily needing to understand it. I feel like it will actually all make sense once this information comes out, and it's simply just a matter of nurturing yourself, formulating that new plan. And then yes, there are some, in order to move forward, there are some things that we move away from. And for September, in order for you to move forward, there will have to be some moving away from things that maybe you didn't expect. And that's okay. Spirit's like, it's going to be okay. When the divine helps you with the pruning, you can be sure that your expectations will be exceeded. All right, so let's see how to get through this month, Leo. Twirl. So we've got right there at the end, create those mindful moments. These mindful moments where you feel love, where I love this picture. I'm realizing, I'm not sure if she's got her arms open because she's receiving, or if she's got her arms open because she's like sending off some light vibes. And I love that. So in this month, in this moment where you get some information and you got to reformulate a plan and move forward in a way that you didn't expect, be grateful for the things that you can be grateful for, and release the things that need to be released, and work with what is left to figure that part out. But twirl is to allow for the energy to move, allow for the energy to twirl and swirl and shift and change. Just try not to this month, try not to get stuck. So physically moving can help. And some of you, this might even be about a move. Maybe there are some places that you've been trying to move and it just hasn't worked out, and you finally realize why. And it's like, this is why we've had to wait, because it's time to move in this area. And maybe that was an area you weren't even expecting to see, or what have you. But for some of you also, for this movement energy, for all of you really, find an area that you can control, where you can increase or align and bring consistency to twirl, to the movement energy. Lighthearted, aligned. As within, so without, it'll trickle. Okay, let's see what else Spirit has to say for some advice. Leo, September, as you go about the month. Own your power. Yes. And it's sometimes easier said than done, for sure. And I feel like, especially towards the end of the month, there is a bit of sadness. The Spirit is like, hold on to the shift and the change, the big picture, the growth that is coming. The adjustments will be made. You've brought yourself to this point. You've made so many changes. You've shifted so many different relationships and chapters in your life, that this is another one of those opportunities for you to show yourself that you can trust yourself. When I see the red, it makes me think of the root chakra, to get to the root of self-trust, or what the word trust means to you. I'd be happy to help with that. But what does the word trust mean to you? And how do you share that with others, or yourself, or your connection to God, the divinity, universe? Okay, and finally, we've got honor the endings. For some of you, there really is some sadness in letting go this month. but honor the ending. It's a double-edged sword. It is bittersweet that sometimes there are some endings, relationships, or if we're moving from one place to another or one job to another, we can leave with gratitude that the only reason why some endings are challenging or emotional or bittersweet is because there's so much love there. There was so much shared. There was so much meaning. There was so much growth. But it is time to honor the ending and to move forward and to honor your path forward. And so Spirit just wants to remind you that to try to balance your feelings as you go about September. I hope this helps you navigate, but I'm here as you need me, Leo. I'm wishing you all the best blessings and love always. Take care.